In a peaceful town lived a young man named Ethan. He was bright, compassionate, and full of big dreams. But there was one thing that constantly held him back. He had a habit of overthinking every little thing. From simple choices like picking out clothes to major life decisions like applying for a job, Ethan would get lost in endless thoughts, analyzing every outcome. He was terrified of making the wrong choice. What if this happens? What if that goes wrong? These questions haunted him daily. His friends and family often told him, "Ethan, you just need to act." But no matter how much he wanted to, he couldn't quiet his mind. He felt stuck as though his thoughts were a cage he couldn't escape. One day, the school announced a business idea competition. It was a great opportunity, one that Ethan had always dreamed of. But instead of getting started, he let doubt take over. What if my idea isn't good? What if everyone laughs? What if I fail? He kept postponing, caught in a loop of fear and hesitation. The deadline came and went, and Ethan had done nothing. When the winners were announced, he felt a deep sense of regret. He hadn't even tried. That evening, feeling frustrated and lost, Ethan went to visit his grandfather, a man known for his wisdom and calm nature. Sitting beside him, Ethan opened up. "Grandpa, I don't know how to stop this. My mind never lets me take action. I overthink everything." His grandfather listened patiently, then smiled and said, "Let me share a story with you. There was once a skilled warrior named Karan. He had trained for years and was one of the best fighters in the kingdom. But like you, he had one weakness. He would freeze up with too many thoughts before any big challenge. One day, when the kingdom was under attack, Karan was ordered to cross a river and defeat the enemy. When he reached the river, he found a bridge. But instead of crossing it, he hesitated. He thought, what if it breaks? What if I fall? What if there's another path? Time passed. The enemy moved forward, and by the time Karan made his decision, it was already too late. The kingdom had lost. The king told him, "Karan, the bridge was strong, but your thoughts made it weak." Overthinking is worse than failure. It stops you before you even begin. Hearing the story, Ethan went silent. He saw himself in Karan. His fears weren't protecting him. They were stopping him. "How do I fix this, Grandpa?" he asked quietly. His grandfather replied, "Start acting. Don't wait for the perfect plan. When you catch yourself overthinking, remind yourself, thoughts don't change results. Actions do. Take small steps. Decide quickly. Trust your instincts." From that moment on, Ethan made a decision to change. He stopped waiting for the perfect time and started making choices without overanalyzing. He began to value progress over perfection. With each step, he became more confident. In time, Ethan achieved great success as an entrepreneur. And whenever someone asked how he did it, he would simply say, "I learned to stop drowning in what-ifs and start doing." Overthinking never solved a problem, but action always moved me forward.